collector reward. This person collected all 2,900 cards first in order to achieve that Galaxy.
Western Conference semifinals getting going right now. Thanks for tuning in. 2K Sports presents the NBA. Chris Webber's joining us at the broadcast table alongside Greg Anthony and David Aldridge on the sideline. This is Kevin Harlan. Now the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Robertson and Gallinari at the small and power forward positions. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Paul, and it's Adams in at center. And for Portland, pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Anthony is out there with Rodney Hood, and it's Whiteside in at the 5 down low. And it's going to be the Trailblazers off the tip. Now Lillard puts it up from 15. Second chance effort. And it's laid in by Whiteside.
Yeah, and the presence of Whiteside in the paint, really unreal. He is a dominant figure down low. Great work to grab that second chance opportunity.
Now here's Paul. And it's blocked by Whiteside. Anthony drives in. That one drops for him.
And love the muscle Anthony brings to the 3 spot. Takes pride in outworking everyone when he's that deep inside.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and he comes up with the deuce.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Nothing less than that kind of defense will cut it against him. That's just great work inside.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
No, but his teammates love that kind of energy, fellas. I mean, dunks like this demonstrate leadership.
Now, here's Robertson. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. 6 on the shot clock. And Adams with the slam.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Yeah, guys, but where was the box out? No excuse letting him roam that freely on the glass.
Lillard against Paul. Hood for 3. Trailblazers keep it alive. Goes back up, and he knocks down the jumper. Anthony's got his second bucket of the night.
Toughness and energy on the boards. An easy putback to show forth.
Now, here's Robertson. Goodbye, Hood. And here's Robertson. Gallinari trying to get open. And the layup's good off the glass.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
And it's Anthony at the elbow. And they pick up 2. Anthony's got 6.
That's how to make things look easy for a teammate. I mean, you make passes like that one from Lillard, crazy.
Paul against Lillard. Paul passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Gallinari outside. Robertson kicks to Gallinari. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Kicks it out to Lillard. Off target from outside.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
The shot's good from Paul.
Always a threat to turn on the Jets. Paul, quick switch of gears, gets to the rack.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
Now, that's what coaches are paid to do, right? I mean, curious to see what they go with here.
Both teams changing it up here. And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for Portland. They come into this game following a tremendous win on Wednesday.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
And a lot of it is moving without the ball. When you do that, things tend to open up.
And here now the Thunder, following the three-pointer by C.J. McCollum. Ferguson misses.
Oh, sloppy finish. He was giving him the layup. He just didn't stay with it.
And stolen by Noel. Here's Ferguson. He's guarded by Nurkic. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Oklahoma City shooting their first free throws of the night. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. Here's Trent. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Dennis Schroeder.
And you know what? Very close to a three-point play right there.
The Trailblazers shooting their first free throws of this. That one is off. And the second free throw, good. Thunder trailing by 6. Passes to Robertson. Here's Noel. Tries again, and it's good for 2.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Now the pass to Ariza. Here's Nurkic. Doesn't get it to drop for him. So the Thunder will take it the other way. Here's Robertson. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
Here's Ferguson. He dishes it to Schroeder. Takes the 13-footer. He squares up and sinks it. And that makes it a tie ball game.
Great work to find the space to get off the open jumper. He's going to work hard for this.
Ariza with the bucket.
6'8" Ariza. He's able to get it off over the outstretched hands of the defender.
Here's Schroeder. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The Thunder have missed both free throws they've attempted tonight. And the first one at the line is good. That one is no good. A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Trailblazers lead by 2. From Portland, We're back in a moment. We return again with more playoff action from the Western Conference semifinals. And from Portland, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Well, I love the ball movement so far, G.A. Everything clicking at the offensive end.
Here's Schroeder. In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Taking a look at the Thunder. Nerlens Noel is out there with Muscala. Then there's Robertson. Then there's Dennis Schroeder. And it's Ferguson in at the 2 guard. Here's Ariza. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. And that's now 6 points for Ariza. And Trevor Ariza is going to pick up a foul here. That's foul number 2 for him. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Lillard's checked in. Gallinari, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Now here's Schroeder. Gallinari outside. Now here's Schroeder. Pulls it up. Ariza with the rebound. Portland leading by 3. And Damian Lillard with the bucket on the assist by Ariza. Lillard's got his second bucket of the game to go. And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Nurkic against Noel. Gallinari attacking, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Damian Lillard. Oklahoma City shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. No good on that one for the Trailblazers. Whiteside's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Anthony comes in for Little, and Hood subbed in for Trevor Ariza. The Thunder also changing it up. Adams, he's checked in for Muscala. Gilgeous-Alexander comes in for Terrence Ferguson. And it's Paul in for Dennis Schroeder.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
Oh, Kevin, the coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy buckets like this, GA.
And slam dunk by Noel.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Anthony, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Anthony's got the lead up to 6 now for the Trailblazers. Adams outside. There's the lob to Adams. A flawless finish on the alley-oop.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run. Lillard, the pass to Hood. And another 3 for Portland.
Can't allow Hood to get comfortable from there. He loves getting the chance to shoot the 3 ball.
Ball kicks to Adams. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Gallinari outside. 6 to shoot. He's off on that one, and the Trailblazers going the other way.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far. This offense just continues to impress.
Under trailing by 9. Here's Adams, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Adams has got 4 this quarter.
I've seen Paul make about 1 million of those passes over his career. He never gets old.
Good on the wing. A 3 ball. But they get it back. Thunder have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Noel. Yep, it counts. Now just a 5-point Portland lead.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. McCollum's checked in for the Trailblazers. And a switch here also for Oklahoma City. Robertson, he's checked in. Trailblazers leading by 5. Pass to Carmelo. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from Gallinari. Ball passes to Adams, and Adams with the slam.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Now here's Lillard to the middle. Anthony's shot is off.
Man, when the ball's in his hands, that's as high percentage as he is. It's just a fluke.
And the Thunder with some changes. Muscala comes in for Gallinari. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Paul passes to Robertson. Back to Paul. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Paul's got his second bucket tonight.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And here's McCollum for 3. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Paul passes to Adams. Here's Schroeder. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively. 2 for 1, probably the way to go.
Yes, I imagine that's what they're thinking. You have to maximize the possession.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Ferguson's checked in. Anthony right side. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
So that's why he's out there right now. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
Here's McCollum. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Steven Adams picks one up.
If you got game, you got game. You're starting to see more players come from small schools and go on to become special talents like McCollum. You don't see it too often, but it's definitely start to happen. It shows you what happens when you put in the work.
And so McCollum nails both of them. And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. Trailing by 4. Off target with the open look.
Oh, he's not going to miss that shot twice in a row. Trust me.
Second chance shot. Can't get the layup. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's the Trailblazers. They're up by 4. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Carmelo, first half in the books. What do you need to focus on in the second half to get this win?
Well, just communication and trusting one another. When somebody get beat, the next guy got his back, and we're just trying to get up and down, get going some way, somehow. For the most part, we did pretty good. A couple of adjustments on the defensive end. Make some shots, and we'll be fine.
Well, thanks for your time, Carmelo. We'll see you in the second half. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again. Welcome to our postseason halftime show. Ernie Johnson along with the Diesel and the Jet. Checking out the Trailblazers. They have taken care of business in the first 2 games, but they got a fight on their hands tonight. They're not going to be able to just cruise to a 3-0 lead in this series. It's going to take some effort in the second half. What did you think about Portland, Kenny?
Well, the three-point shooting was the key thus far. When you're knocking down those shots from the perimeter, it really spreads the floor. You demand respect from the defense. We'll see if they can keep it flowing in the second half.
And now, Shaq, let's get your opinion on Oklahoma City.
Well, they remind me of Arizona. They were flat defensively. They didn't collapse at the end. They allowed over 50% shooting. I expect them to come out much more aggressive in the second half and try to take the lead early on.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
we're back with you, all set to bring you more action from Game 3. Carmelo Anthony really has his fingerprints all over this one.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Yeah, working the ball, getting clean, quality looks. I mean, just efficient basketball through and through.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. McCollum the 2 and Hood the 3. Whiteside is out there with Anthony, and it's Lillard in at the 1 spot. So that's who Terry Stotts starts the second half. Now here's Adams. Shot clock at 6. Floats one up. A shot by Paul, no good. Trailblazers leading by 4. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Portland may have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight. First one falls for him. And Anthony drops them both. Trailing by 6. Ball outside. Here's Adams, and Adams with the slam.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
Yeah, Kevin, second chance opportunity so big in this instance. They have to feel fortunate that they could extend that play.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Ball passes to going up. Bucket is good.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Trailblazers leading by 4. Passes it to Whiteside. Shoots over Adams. Whiteside, no good. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Here's Paul. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Whiteside's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Anthony's shot is off.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D. Avoiding fouling and got in the perfect position to alter the shot.
Now here's Paul. Back to Gallinari. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Whiteside sends it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. So for the Trailblazers, Norkic checked in for Whiteside. Little comes in for Carmelo Anthony. And Trevor Ariza has subbed in for Hood. Nerlens Noel checks in for Oklahoma City. Terrence Ferguson comes in for Andre Robertson. And it's Lillard missing.
Might take them a little while to find their stride here in the second half. Only 1 for 4 so far. Just need to calm down, play their game. It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
Now Paul. He kicks to Noel. Gallinari wide open. They get it back.
He has shot them in the foot with his inability to make shots tonight.
McCollum outside. Fires the 3. Portland no good that time either. Under trailing by 4. Gallinari finds Gilgeous-Alexander. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And rightfully so. Also, how lackluster was the defense right there with the score this tight.
And that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds.
I mean, come on, fellas. Keep your head in the game. I mean, that pass should have been basic.
And the Trailblazers making a change here. Trent's checked in. And then for Oklahoma City, Muscala comes in for Gallinari. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Paul. And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Here's Ferguson. And the pass to Schroeder. Six on the shot clock. For the tie. And there it is for him. Muscala's got his first bucket of the night.
Well, you like guys who can work that in-between area, really keeps the defense honest.
Oh, yeah. Flexibility is crucial. You have to be able to take what the defense gives you.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
The defensive intensity has to pick up, and I'm sure coach is going to let them know that.
Sides checked in for Little. And Oklahoma City with a change here, too. Andre Robertson, he's checked in for Ferguson. That'll be a 5-second call.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Schroeder, solid as a rock from 20 feet away. Schroeder's got 9.
Oh, it's all about the assist on that play. He puts it in the perfect spot.
Lillard attacking. The shot's good.
Oh, you can't give any lane to the basket. Once Lillard sees it, he jumps all over.
1:02 left in the third. Schroeder outside. Here's the 3. Rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Now a timeout called by Portland. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Portland's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the 3-point shot tonight. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
It's easy to appreciate Lillard. Fantastic at powering through the D and nailing the shots.
Schroeder surveying the floor. Dish now to Muscala. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Not a lot of room. 5 to shoot. Hit the floater. And Noel kicks to Muscala. Schroeder outside. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Lillard. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And now a 4-point Trailblazer lead.
encouraging to see Lillard focus on improving his defense, showing solid instincts to come up with that steal.
Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third quarter. Both teams putting up points. Trailblazers lead by 4. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter next. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
No, it's quick decision making. You see a guy open, you can't hesitate. That's an outstanding play.
I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And Oklahoma City, looking who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Schroeder and Gilgeous-Alexander, they're up in the backcourt. Mike Muscala out there with Steven Adams. And it's Robertson in at the 3. There's Schroeder, following the score by Damian Lillard. Schroeder dishes to Adams. Back to Schroeder. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. McCollum with the block. Anthony on the wing. Gilgeous-Alexander covers. That free throw good from Anthony.
And team-wide, they've been terrific from the line here. Just one of those nights when the confidence has spread from one player to the next.
Gallinari, he's checked in for the Thunder.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Adams finds Schroeder. Now Robertson, covered by Lillard. Back to Schroeder. 4 on the clock from outside the arc. Here's Adams, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Now a timeout called by Portland.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back under them.
Checked in for Gilgeous-Alexander. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, Terry Stotts just went over his game plan with his team. His point to them was that they've put themselves in a position to succeed and that this is their game to lose. So he needs to see full concentration out of every guy on the court to finish this one off. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Lillard attacking. Straight D that time from Dennis Schroeder. Under trailing by 7. Here's Gallinari. Kept alive. Over Anthony. A nice shot by Gallinari.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, that's what's frustrating because you did the job defensively to get the stop, and then you gave it right back.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Yeah, I like the chess match that's going on here. Each team trying to find and exploit the favorable matchup on the floor.
Trailblazers leading by 5. Here's Lillard, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Gallinari.
You got to admire how aggressive Lillard is. Terrific at finding a way to get to the charity stripe.
The first free throw is good. And both free throws good for Damian Lillard.
His free throw shooting is something they never need to worry about. He doesn't even know how to go through a cold streak.
Ball against Lillard. Back to Adams. Paul outside. 6 to shoot. Gets the 14-footer to fall.
And really, Paul is a threat to score from anywhere, but the mid-range jumper is a specialty.
Hood trying to break free, and it's Lillard missing.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoiding fouling and got in the perfect position to alter the shot.
And here we go, guys. This possession could make or break them right here.
Looks good, is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
Oh, the awareness on display. Hood just isn't a good scorer. He's also skilled at getting it to his open teammates.
It's Schroeder with the drive. And it's Paul missing.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Hood can't get it to go. Under trailing by 7. Pass to Gallinari. Launches it. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
Look, I know he wants to get him back into this, but that's not the way to do it. They need smart shots, not these.
He's off on the first. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander checked in for Oklahoma City.
And really, as solid as he's been at the line, I had already chalked those points up. Goes to show you, though, don't take anything for granted.
And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. Lillard with the bucket.
Whether he's creating for himself or spotting up, Lillard's jumper is whizzing.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 9. There's 1:54 left in the fourth. And now we've got a moment for our Jordan player of the game, Damian Lillard.
And he's got to be thrilled with how well he shot the ball, Kevin. Good on almost 60% of his shots. That's what I call an efficient performance. And a team loves having someone that dependable they can rely on.
Some players rise to the occasion in the playoff spotlight, and some wilt under it. We know which type he is. What a stunning night for him. Paul for 3. The Thunder get it back in a new 14. Here's Adams, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
I mean, he is just demoralizing his opponent right now on the backboard. They didn't want anything to do with him on that possession. Almost like they were just giving up on the play.
And he's been doing this for a few games in a row now. We're looking at one of the hottest players in the league.
And here is Paul, following the three-pointer by C.J. McCollum. And Lillard gets it to go. Lillard's got the lead up to 12 now for Portland.
It's great watching Lillard go after steal, showing he can take over possessions all by himself.
It's tipped. Lillard against Paul. Second shot opportunity, and it's good on the way in. Paul's got 4 points now in the quarter.
You can't keep CP3 down. I mean, even when you body him up.
The drive by Anthony. Another shot. It's deflected, and they'll keep possession. It's Oklahoma City's ball. It's a 10-point game. Gallinari with it. Now Anthony defending. And it's Gallinari missing. Guys, you've got to think a basket here would seal it.
No question. That would be all she wrote. And game 3 will go in the record books here. Lots of energy out there tonight and an important win for the Trailblazers.
The sheer volume of three-pointers was the deciding factor tonight, it seemed.
Yeah, they'd sink one and then do it again, and that strategy did work.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Damian Lillard.
No fatigue in this fella tonight. Tireless. Grinding out every possession and leading their offense.
Here's Paul after the made shot from Carmelo Anthony. Over Lillard. They get it again. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Paul, no one around him. And Robertson has it in the corner. From deep three-point range, Paul can't get it to go.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Trying to take advantage of that extra space on the perimeter. We see a lot of this now.
And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. You have to think at this point, up 3-zip. It's only a matter of time now, Greg, until this series is in the books.
You know, this victory all but seals the deal. As strong as they look throughout this game and this series, I'll be shocked if they don't close it out in game 4.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. With Damian Lillard. Dame, you guys seem to be in a good groove right now. How do you keep the momentum going?
You take it one game at a time. You got to remember what makes you a successful basketball team, and that's us moving the ball, get up and down, and defend. And we've been able to do that.
It has all come together for you, Dame. Hope it keeps going. Thanks. Kevin, back to you.
David, thank you as always. Well, that'll do it, folks. Glad you could join us for the Western Conference semifinals. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone.